Welcome to One Up Me, episode 44. We're going to be talking about Apex Legends. Enjoy.
So check this out. I got a text from my bank a couple days ago talking about my an old debit card that I used to have, and it said that a charge had been on it. And obviously, it's an old debit card, so I didn't charge it. So I called them, and apparently, even though I'd gotten a new debit card literally months ago, they hadn't canceled it. My old one.
Sounds like you need to get a different bank. That's very...
I do. That's
very terrible.
Like, this is the same bank that I bought some games off Steam.
And they canceled it.
The same, yes, they canceled the card. They canceled my card without telling me.
Yeah,
I bought games on Steam. I was what the best part of this story is, I was in the middle of nowhere getting gas, and my card got declined.
Yeah.
That was the best part.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And I called them, they're like, yeah, it appears you tried to buy something off Steam. Are you an idiot? I mean, I don't know you personally, but clearly this bank is an idiot.
I will say that... Go ahead.
How is one of the biggest, video game commerce shops or whatever you want to call
Flagged
it, not on your list of okay, this is okay or whatever.
Exactly. That's really and you had trouble when you were trying to buy your OnePlus phone back.
Yeah. They. I guess I can slightly understand that, but first of all, they canceled my card again. They canceled my card without telling me, without even. I'm like, why? And then then the same effing bank lets an old card that I haven't had for months be charged to.
Is that the okay, two questions. Is that the one that you lost that one night when we went to cookout? And the second question is, what did they charge it for?
I don't even know. I think it was gas or something. I don't it's actually a bunch of charges. When I went up there, they said they called them all, but there was over $100 worth of charges.
Wow. So I have a bank story, and it's kind of funny. It was one of those when, yes, I've done this. It's not anything illegal. So a bank in my local area was doing this. Hey, if you sign up for our checking account, we'll give you $200. And I was like, sure, whatever. How much do you?
Really? It's usually I don't know, a beer koozie or something.
No, they were like, hey, I guess they're an older bank and they don't have.
Whose money are they giving you?
It was just a prepaid Visa gift card.
Okay. I mean, I guess banks do make money.
Exactly. So
obviously.
So what happened is, I set up the account. I put $50 or $60, however much money had to be in there for the account. Then I just straight went and took all the money out of the account, and then they just shipped me the Visa gift card. So they just recently, I haven't closed the account because I guess they didn't get my email saying, hey, I just was in this for the Visa gift card. I don't actually want to bank with you guys.
Right. So I mean, is it the same bank that
no
is your main? No.
Okay. This is a completely separate bank. This is just hey, they sent me a thing in the mail. Hey, we're doing this $200 gift card, and I was like, sweet. All I got to do is do 3 purchases within this period of time, and you'll give me $200. Sure, why not? So I got a car wash, bought gas, and I think I got a burger all in the same day. And it might not have done all that, but I can't remember. I did 3 purchases, yada yada. Got the Visa gift card, spent it on, I don't know, whatever. I can't remember. It wasn't anything too significant, obviously. So I get this card in the mail the other day. They're like, hey, here's your new card, your new chip card with us. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's 30 cents in this account. 1, how is it still open? And 2, why are you sending me a card? There's been no money coming into this account. What makes you think I'm still banking with you? But I guess I need to just go.
Hey, I guess you didn't give them a reason to think that you didn't. If you didn't cancel the account,
yeah,
it's weird that they sent you a card though.
Yeah,
if you didn't ask for one.
True. I mean, I guess the way I think of it is they don't just sit there and look at oh, so and so hadn't been here in 5 months and they only have 30 cents in their account. I don't think that.
Well, no, they're definitely not gonna assume you're not banking there anymore. They don't pay. I don't think they pay.
I don't think so either. So I have a new debit card that has the Saints on it for some reason. But sure.
I guess because you live
I guess.
by the ocean.
I guess so. But so that's a thing that happened, and that's really it for like life. I've been kind of addicted to this cherry limeade sparkling water beverage they have from Target. That's actually pretty good.
Interesting. Cherry. I don't think I've ever actually had cherry limeade.
Not from.
I know they have.
They got it at
Sonic always does this big thing. Yeah, they always do this big like back to school thing every year. I know that.
It's good. This tastes just as good as a Sonic cherry limeade, and it's like.
I don't think I've ever had one though. Yeah,
it's good. You should try one.
I know. They have those. Does it taste anything like those like cranberry, Sierra Mists or Sprites or whatever?
This drink does. The cherry limeade from Sonic is just all it is Sprite, fake cherry like.
I think someone's getting murdered in my house.
Okay. It's just Sprite, fake cherry like syrup, and then like lime juice, and that's it for it. And that's what makes like a actual cherry limeade from Sonic. So you can make them at your house if you have Sprite, cherry, syrup, and lime juice. So I mean, it's easy.
It's above me. Whatever that sound is.
Oh no.
I think somebody's beating their kid or something.
I mean, they might be having adult recreational activities. So.
Well, beating your child is, I guess, maybe that's an adult recreational activity to some people.
I was talking about making love, but
Oh, I know,
okay.
but I was. Trying to make a joke.
I mean, I laughed a little bit. I chuckled. Maybe they'll come through your ceiling.
Okay, thanks. No problem. Apparently, they're working on our apartment above us.
Oh, cool.
So, if y'all hear that, you're going to get 2 construction episodes back to back.
Oh, yeah.
Was that last episode that they were working on yours?
Probably. They're cutting down palm trees today, which I think is bad for the palm trees, but whatever. They're like, they need to be pruned. We're charging you guys more money to prune these palm trees. I'm like, listen, no. Like, I'll go out there and prune them myself, okay? I don't need to pay any more money to live here. So, That's beside the point. I'm going to tell you what I've been playing now. Or you can tell me what you've been playing. Doesn't matter.
Don't make this weird, Jordan.
I've been playing Wargroove, but I can't really say I've been playing it because I played like one chapter, which was like less than 5 minutes. Loved everything about it. And then went back and played Apex Legends. So that's really it. But Wargroove. Great music. Awesome graphics. I will be going back to it. I kind of want to take like a road trip and then be in like a different place. Or maybe I'll just drive down the road and play it somewhere. Obviously not play it while I drive, but it's a really good game. I really like it. It made me
take a taxi and drive and,
good idea.
And be in the back.
Exactly. It's a great experience. Any of you real-time strategy fans, definitely check out Wargroove. It's on Switch, PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Is it on? Is it on PS4 yet?
My bad. No, it's not. Not yet. I had to think about it. No, it's not. Scratch that. It's not on those. It's not on PS4 or Xbox One yet. It is on PC and Switch. So the 2 most important consoles.
Why don't you play a
real RTS like Final Fantasy Tactics?
No. Why don't you play an Advance Wars game on anything but a Switch or a Nintendo console?
Exactly. Who knows? But it's really...
Is that all you've been playing?
That and Apex Legends. That's it. And that's saying a lot for Apex Legends because it tore me away from Kingdom Hearts 3, which I beat. But, obviously there's still a bunch of stuff I want to go back and do. But Apex Legends just has me right now, man. It has me. Like, it wrapped a Snuggie around me, started feeding me some really good queso dip, and I'm just really happy. Like, it's good.
Man, how good is queso,
it's
though?
So good.
I've also been playing some Kingdom Hearts, although Apex actually told me, like, I was the other day, I was like, I just don't feel like playing Kingdom Hearts, so I played some Apex Legends, I picked up Resident Evil 7 for the second time, mainly because I'm writing something about it. And then Mario and Rabbids, that Kingdom Battle XCOM Mario game.
I need to check that out.
I played that. It's really good. I'm glad I actually bought it when it came out. But then I ended up selling it or something. And they had it on sale over Christmas for like $18.
That's
and
good.
It's still $60. normally. So I was like, I'm not letting this go by, because Nintendo just does not put things on sale. They just don't. And then finally, as I said, I've been playing a lot of Apex.
Oh, I will say that I bought a new mouse. I'm sure if you guys follow me on Twitter, you saw it. It's a Logitech G602. This thing is beautiful and amazing, even though it's like 6 or 7 years old. Like it's an incredible mouse. I just had to share that. So if you're looking for a new mouse, it's wireless. It's has a bunch of programmable buttons on it, a bunch of different DPI settings. It's really, really good. I'm really in love with it. So
is that wireless?
It is. Mm-hmm.
I've also I guess I could throw this out there. I've started listening to a couple new podcasts and watching some anime and stuff. I guess let's see what I got here.
What you got? Got to open up.
Yeah, I'm opening up Pocket Cast here. I got the new ones. The main new one that I've listened to. I haven't really listened to much of the others. Is the Ron Burgundy podcast. If you like Anchorman, you need to be listening to this podcast. It is so good. I also subscribe to Finding Drago, which is this weird Australian podcast about somebody who wrote a book about Ivan Drago or something.
Yeah, that's the Weekly Planet's fault.
Yeah, the Weekly Planet, which is another podcast. I've been subscribed to them for years though. Do like comic books and movies and stuff, but they I guess told us about it. But those are the ones that I've actually listened to. I have some others. I have Monster, which is about the Zodiac Killer. The Verge Cast, which is just about technology and stuff.
I've been subscribed to for a while. Sold in America. It's about I guess like sexual trafficking in America.
Jeez.
So I listen to a lot of a very big variety of podcasts. So I love them. That's actually it's actually a pretty good series. Also, Dr. Death is really good if you like stuff that's based on a true story. Sold in America is also based on true stories. But I've been enjoying that one. I really like the Infinite Monkey Cage. That's a good one.
Those others Debatable. Have you listened to Debatable?
Don't think I have them.
It's by Kind of Funny. They have they make a list of 10 of a topic, just random topic. Some of the ones they've done is like the top 10 PS4 games. I'm trying to think of top 10 '90s comedies, and they'll have two participants. I'm just gonna simplify it. 2 participants and a host. And they kind of debate and try to make a list of their favorite, I guess, top 10.
Okay, cool.
Of whatever topic they happen to be talking about. And whoever has the most in the top 5 at the end wins, basically. It gets a little more complicated than that, but that's the gist of it.
Gotcha.
And then, finally, I've been, I finished, oh my gosh, I have too many brain farts.
Anime.
Yeah, it is an anime, correct. But I didn't finish anime in general, not yet. I finished. Erased.
Oh yeah. What do you think?
Really good. Really good. I don't like it as much as Steins Gate, but it is really good.
Oh yeah.
I think it's really pretty.
At the time, really, at the time when I finished it, I thought it held a candle to Steins Gate. And going back and thinking about it now, after I'd watched some more clips of it. Just to refresh my memory and stuff. Yeah, it's beautiful, great soundtrack.
I just don't think the end is I don't think the end holds up to the some of it is incredible.
Yeah,
but it just doesn't end. I don't know. It's good though. It's very good. Definitely recommend it. And then I started another anime. This is some weird anime at this chick with pink hair. Jake told me about it.
That's a lot of animes, man. There's a lot
like
of people.
Sig.
What?
I'm trying to think what it's called.
Let me open up Verve and see.
It's not on Verve. It's on Hulu.
Oh man, it's on anime on Hulu. Interesting.
Hulu has a lot of animes.
I know. I don't touch them.
Why not? You loser.
No, I just I have Verve, man.
Do you have Hulu?
I mean, yeah, I have Hulu. It's your Hulu, but I got it.
They don't have all the same things.
I know.
I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to sit here and scroll through it because I clicked on my stuff and it's not showing me though. It's just showing me Boy Meets World and Gravity Falls and
There-
South
well,
Park.
there you go.
I'm not seeing. It's not. I don't know why. I was gonna watch more of it, but if I can't find it, cause one thing about Hulu,
Their app is trash.
I mean, it works well, but I don't think the UI works well, but like I'm on my keep watching tab. It has Samurai Champloo. I finished that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's weird when it's weird.
Why is it still showing me that? Why is it still? It still shows me Danny Phantom.
Yeah, you got to hit the X to remove it. It's really stupid.
Why is it not showing me this anime that I just started watching?
I do not know.
I don't understand it. It's really bothering me. Now I'm going to ask Jake, and he's going to yell at me.
Probably.
But yeah, I guess that's what we've been playing.
There you go. That's what we've been up to.
You were just playing a lot of Apex Legends. Honestly, I think you're the same
Yeah,
way.
same. Like I played 3 matches before we recorded this. I played super late last night and the night before. It was like, okay, one more match, and so it's a lot. I think I put in maybe 40 hours already. Let me see.
Wow, I'd actually like to see how.
I'm opening up Origin and seeing right now.
I'm sure you can find out how long you played. I played a lot. I played let's see. Man, I could not figure out how to pin my excuse me. Like the Apex
Oh crap, I accidentally launched the game. Don't
app or what is it in the does it show you in the game or does it show you in the Origins? I bet it showed you in
It
Origins.
shows you in Origins. You have to go to you got to go to My Games Library and then click on it and
I don't know if I have.
oh, it still launched the game. Close. Okay, there
It's launching my game too.
33 hours
I think you've played more than me.
probably. So and then it'll show you your achievements and how many Origin
There's
points
achievements?
Yeah, there's achievements you can get. There's Origin points you can earn.
Fancy.
So right now there's only 12 achievements you can get. And there's different extra content, so it shows you the add-ons.
Yes, I do want to play Apex, but I cannot play it now.
Apex Legends Starter Pack. Oh man, I might get this. It's only this game. I
thought you already got it. I thought I saw where you had. No, you signed up for EA Origins, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's EA Origins or it's Origins Access, whatever it's called. So I'm gonna cancel it because I just wanted the coins and the stuff. So it was like $4 for all that. So
There's not like a free.
no, there's not.
3 months.
I didn't go that far. I didn't go that far to see if
Browse
there was
games. What am I looking for? How do I find my?
Okay, so on the left-hand side, you go to My Game Library. You click on it.
Oh, okay, I see that.
Click
now.
on Apex Legends, which may or may not launch the game, and then to the right of it.
Okay. I see. I've played 34 hours.
Dang, you played one more hour than me.
That's crazy. It seems like you played.
Yeah.
I've gotten 3 achievements.
Okay.
Fully kitted, team player, and jump master.
Nice. I've gotten.
That doesn't seem like a great thing.
I've gotten kill leader, team player,
you gotta kill it. I remember that now.
and be the jump master 5 times. So. Oh, that's cool. Win the game as a defense. I'm gonna scroll through these later, but there's actually a pretty cool bit of achievements. I wonder if it gives you something in the game. Maybe not.
I doubt it. I mean, it gives you these.
Little things.
I guess it gives you these points. 225 out of 1,000. I wonder if that has to do with anything. If you can purchase stuff in the Origins launcher or something.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
the Origin. That's one thing. I do not like the Origins launcher
It is
at all.
It is hideous.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
It's clunky. It's like the Microsoft Store, but worse. I don't like it.
Yeah, the Microsoft Store also isn't great.
No.
But it took me forever. Like I said, I still don't have Apex. Like it's pinned to my taskbar because I didn't want to have to open up Origins every time.
Exactly.
But I couldn't get Apex. Man, I'm stupid. I couldn't get Apex itself on my desktop without putting it on my bar down here.
Yeah, well, yep. I just tried dragging the game from Origins onto my desktop and it didn't work. So
Do you have yours on your desktop?
I have 2 icons for some reason.
I remember we kind of had this conversation while I was trying to figure out how to do it, and I'll look it up again. It might be here now that I have it, but like there's no Apex Legends in my folder that I see.
Okay, so you can probably put the exe on there. It's probably going to be underneath your program files, the 86 folder, and then under Origin Games, then under Apex, and then you can get the exe.
Okay, I'll try to do it again sometime after the show. But what are your thoughts on the game? For as little as you've played it, only 33 hours.
Exactly.
To my 34.
I know. Ryan's definitely a better Apex player.
A master.
I honestly think that it's amazing. I haven't. So here is my background of Battle Royale games. I played DayZ for maybe an hour.
I thought you were going to be like, I was an OG. I played DayZ for hundreds, even thousands of hours. You were not.
Nope. So, sorry, I did figure out how to, I'll have to show you this later. I figured out how to make a shortcut for you.
Oh, is that what you were doing? I was wondering why you were, it sounded like you were doing something.
Yeah, I was. I was thinking while I was talking, while I was clicking. So, I played DayZ, and that was cool, but at the time, I've always had toaster or easy bake oven computers, and if you don't know what that means, it's a really trash computer, like a really bad computer. And I still have one computer that's like, I swear it's possessed by a demon or something, because it can run games that it shouldn't be able to run. Like, it can run Crysis 3 and all this other stuff, and games that people with actual graphics cards couldn't run, but I just made it run it on there somehow, and I don't understand how it worked even to this day. But fast forward, I played DayZ, and then, there weren't really any Battle Royale-esque games, sort of a thing. Fortnite came up, and I was like, I'm not playing this. And then I was like, okay, I like Ninja, I like what he's doing. Maybe I can become a mediocre Fortnite player too. So, obviously I tried playing it, and I was like, okay, it's like Minecraft with guns. Not at all. Not like Minecraft with guns at all. And I'm pretty good at Minecraft. Man, I hate Fortnite so much. Like, it's goofy and weird. And, not that those are bad things. Fortnite has done a lot of good for the gaming community and given a lot of people a lot of good things and happiness and yada yada. I'm grateful for Fortnite. It's done a lot of cool things and given a lot of people opportunities. Not for me. Not my type of game. I don't want to have to build a house during a gunfight. It's very annoying. PUBG, it looks like a bag of...
Have you played PUBG?
No, I haven't. It just looks like a flaming bag of doo-doo to me.
PUBG is the scariest game I've ever played in my life. It's
know.
Like, it feels like you're in an actual war zone.
Well, in DayZ, you start with only a compass. That's it. You got to go from house to house across this huge map. DayZ is scary. But, to each his own. I know people that love Fortnite. I know people that love PUBG. So, Blackout came out. And I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to check this game out with my friends. And, man, I feel bad because he's like, you going to get on Blackout? And I was like, yeah. And then we played like twice, and I've never gotten back on because obviously, what happened is I own a PS4. So Spider-Man came out. Obviously Spider-Man came out before that. Then Blackout or Black Ops, whatever you want to call it, Call of Duty came out. Played that a little bit. Then, boom, got my teeth kicked in by Red Dead. Went to the Wild West, did a bunch of cool stuff there. That was great. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna play zombies some more. Play some Blackout. Nope. Kingdom Hearts 3. Boom. Took the rug out from under me. And now Apex Legends. And the cherry on top of all that is that I played Call of Duty Blackout with Ryan a little bit during a free trial on PC, which makes me never want to go back and play that trash on PS4 ever again, because I was like, I can get used to playing with the controller and playing shooters again with the controller. No. FPSs or PC Master Race. That's the only place you're supposed to be on, and that's all I'm ever going to say about it.
I feel like games, even like Call of Duty, that are kind of catered toward consoles still feel better on PC.
I can make better, not that I make good reactions. I can just make better plays using WSAD and a mouse. Even a wireless mouse, which I was sworn off of forever. I'm like, it's going to lag. It's not going to put my inputs in. This mouse is working way better than my other mouse. I don't know if it's the settings. Who knows? Maybe I'm just getting better as a human.
I love my G Pro. It's a wireless mouse as well.
I haven't had Logitech products in forever, but this mouse, I'm probably going to get rechargeable batteries for it. And, make sure it's all nice and clean. I might even buy another one as a backup. I like it so much.
Oh, is it battery? Is it battery driven?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you can even take out one of the AA batteries and it'll still run on one AA. It's kind of crazy if you want to change the weight of the mouse. So
that is weird.
It is. But going back to my small, insignificant history of battle royale, it's kind of just been something that's kind of just there. Like I've done battle royale stuff in Minecraft, but that's like super custom game modes on a server sort of a thing. Here's the rules, because people made Hunger Games servers and different stuff like that on Minecraft, and that was super fun. I enjoyed those. But really it's about the friends, and Daisy wasn't for me, obviously. Blackout is just it gets boring. It's just like, okay, get some stuff, move in, and it's just a normal gunfight sort of a thing. I can go buy a gun and do that outside if I really want to with a whole bunch of people, That,
oh boy.
I mean, that sounds like a terrible experience all around. It's just, it got boring after a while. In Fortnite, I just hate the building. And there's some balanced stuff that they should do. Now, do I think Fortnite creative mode is cool? Hell yeah, I think it's cool. Am I going to download it again and try it out? No. Maybe.
Did you delete it from your PC?
100%. Yeah. I was just like,
I think I still have it on my PC.
Now, I still have Epic Store, because they're doing some great stuff, and I'm definitely probably going to give them some money soon for something. Who knows? But that's really it for my weird mosh posh history of.
I could talk about my battle royale history, then we can kind of talk about Apex itself, I guess. I don't really have much of one as well. I remember I bought PUBG, and I played an hour or two of it, and I forgot about Steam's return policy thing. I wish I'd returned it, because now I still have it. Although I probably have a PC that can play it now, actually. But it did not run well on my old PC, and I think that's just a combination of my old PC wasn't nearly as good as this one, and it just was poorly optimized. Like I said, and I've actually heard some people say this is a plus of the game, so I mean, who am I to say what's good and what's bad? But it just felt like you were in Iraq or something. You know what I mean? It felt like you were in a war zone. The game was so loud and so bombastic. I felt like I was gonna die, and I just didn't enjoy it. Fortnite was kind of the opposite. I don't really mind the cartoonish aesthetic, although the no skins, as they call them, are so boring. They're so perfectly boring. Epic did a fantastic job on making those skins so boring that you desperate to get anything besides those face skins.
Literally anything.
They did a really good job on that end. I really think the combat is very boring, very slow and plotting. I don't enjoy that. I don't really like the building either, although it doesn't bother me as much as Jordan. And then Blackout came along, the mode and the Battle Royale mode, that was in the recent Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and I did enjoy it, but I didn't have anyone to play it with. Nope. The only people I knew who had it on console, and I didn't really want to play it by myself. But then, like Jordan said a minute ago, he got that free weekend, and we had fun. And then I think we were considering maybe getting him the $30 one, but then Apex Legends came around because we kind of forgot about it, honestly.
Yeah, I looked at it the last day and I was like, I already have this on. I thought of it. I was like, I got given a deluxe edition of Call of Duty for PS4 as a gift, and I was like, cool. And I was like, I don't like it enough to give them $30.
Yeah, I have played the traditional multiplayer of Blackout way more than I have the Blackout mode, because I still have fun playing the traditional multiplayer by myself, as opposed to, it's not nearly as fun, because if you play obviously Apex Legends doesn't have singles, but if you play singles in and Blackout.
You get wrecked.
Or yeah, there's so many like neckbeards and I mean, there just are. There's so many tryhards.
Exactly, and
I think you kind of have to be that way if you want to survive.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm not prepared to do this. I'm not prepared to put this much time to figure out the sounds and everything, just so I can play by myself.
Exactly.
And then we had this whole thing with Jordan. But then, like I said, we forgot. I kind of forgot about it. It sounds like Jordan did as well. But then randomly we heard news that Respawn might be dropping a battle royale, and then a couple days later, it was just kind of on the Origin store.
There it is.
And I was like, sure, I'll try this. It's free to play, and I just really enjoyed it. You know,
blew my mind. Like, I heard about it and I kind of forgot about it. I was like, as soon as I heard battle royale, I was like, whatever. I'm not gonna care, and I do care. I find myself engaging on the Reddit, posting stuff on Twitter. I might even join the Discord server, which is a big thing because I'm like, I don't do a lot on Discord, but like if I join a Discord server, I try to be serious about it because unless it's like mine where I just goof off with my friends. But this game, man, I got some likes, I got some dislikes, characters. I'm just gonna keep listing words. The Mozambique is the best gun of the game.
Mozambique is the best gun in the game.
Oh man,
it's not like you have to be. The gun has to be physically inside somebody before it does damage or anything.
It's not like the max damage that gun can do is 45 because it's been proven. But
it's just this game exploded. I'm looking at this random website, but it just reminds me that like 10 million players in just a few days. That's kind of even like a side because I guess we're just kind of talking about. Well, I mean, we could talk about how popular it got, and I guess
anything. Yeah, it's crazy. This game just released and boom, 10 million players. Like, even people that don't play video games are talking about this game. It's everywhere. It is doing phenomenally well. It's one of those things where sometimes you got to coerce your friends into playing this, and then it's like, hey, this is pretty exciting. And they're like, I'm not playing this. It's Fortnite, but future. It's like, no, it's different. You gotta play it. Even one of our friends that isn't really like a gamer. He likes to think he's like a gamer, but he's not. He's just him. He's a very unique individual. He posted. He's like, I'm playing this game. It's super fire, lit, smash, fam.
Is this who I'm thinking of?
Yeah, it's how he talks. He loves Chipotle.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about James?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about somebody else.
Oh no.
That's funny.
So he posted.
He like every time I ask him if he's playing a game, he's like, "Yeah, man, me and the Rad Brad." For those of you who don't know, the Rad Brad is a streamer.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, poor guy. I want to get him on the PC lifestyle. It's not I'm sure he makes enough money to get a PC, but he loves that Xbox, man. He's married to it, kinda.
He's a big Titanfall fan.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm sure he's loving this. But this game, it just came out, blew up. I find myself, before I go to sleep at night, thinking about strategies I can do in this game with characters I play. That's how influential it is currently in my brain.
Yeah, and it's obviously Fortnite blew up as well, and I'm not sure how quickly it did. Obviously, the base game of Fortnite when it came out did not do this, but the Battle Royale obviously had some sort of explosion.
You just now reminded me that there's a base game of Fortnite.
Yeah, there's a Save the World.
Wow, okay.
Which is actually supposed to be pretty good.
Huh.
And it's supposed to become free to play sometime this year, I believe. I'm not sure, though. But unlike Fortnite, I actually like this game. This game it's fast. It's not too fast. It's the movement. I heard a couple people complaining about this, but I really like the I believe it's called momentum-based movement, where like when you it just kicked my PC.
Oh man.
When you as the robot dude, what's his name?
Pathfinder.
Yeah, Pathfinder. Thank you. Like when you swing off your rope, you can do certain things to go further. When you're sliding down a hill, if you jump at the right time, you can jump over things you normally couldn't jump over. I really, really like the way the game feels.
So I will say, speaking of movement, a lot of people are saying this character is smaller, this character is bigger. They move.
Well, some characters do have different. They have different
movement
models.
abilities. But I watched a video on this and read a lengthy Reddit thread. Normal movement speeds for all characters, regardless of what they are carrying, what they are holding, is the same.
Well, this is not coming from the developers, though, is it?
No, but someone tested it. They took all the characters, put them in the same path, let them run, not using any abilities, just shifting, and they all got the same time. Then they did it with a gun, same thing. So each time they just, they all came out with the same numbers, running holstered and running with the gun out. Same thing with climbing a wall. Everybody got the same speed or same time, however you want to look at it, for climbing a wall with the weapon out and with the weapon not out. The only change is Bloodhound, who's this tracker that has an ability. His ultimate, when it's active, he does climb a wall like 3 to 4 seconds faster than anybody else, just because his alt is making him literally faster.
There's several abilities that make you go faster.
Yeah, but the whole premise of the video was just normal movement speed is the same for everybody, regardless of what they're saying. Because some people were saying the big tank guy, Gib, is he obviously goes slower than Wraith. And it's like, no, he just appears to go slower because that's how his arms move. Wraith, Naruto runs, so she just appears to be going faster, but they're actually going the same speed. But that video was actually pretty cool. I posted it in my Discord if you want to check it out later. I think I sent it to you as well, maybe. But it was a really cool video to watch. I guess we can kind of just talk about the characters so they know who we're talking about when we're just name dropping people.
You hear? Did you hear? I think it was the Apex Twitter account tweeted that hey, we got a kill with the Mozambique.
Exactly, yeah, man. Okay, so you know how we said earlier the Mozambique's the best gun in the game. It's not.
No, it's horrible.
We
were joking.
It's very terrible. The developers even came out and said, "Hey, this is a terrible gun. Like, it's real bad." And then that's really all they said about it. They haven't actually said, hey, we're going to change it or this or that. It's just in the game. It's bad. It's a bad gun. So
I don't know if it needs to be changed, though. Not everything needs to be good.
Exactly. And the Peacekeeper's already the best. You're fine. You don't. Now I get it. If you're in a pinch and you got to kill somebody with a Mozambique, you got to try hard. You got to get up right inside their giblets and just give them a little hug with it. But so the characters, they're very vastly unique. So starting, you have. I'm not gonna start in any order. I'm just gonna start with how I remember. Bloodhound. Uh-huh. No, Bloodhunter. It is Bloodhound. Yeah.
It's Bloodhound. It's Bloodhound, not Bloodhunter.
Bloodhound. He's a tracker. Nobody knows what he looks like or who he is. There's this one speculation that he might be a half bat person, which is really weird, but sure.
What?
I don't know. The internet has a wild imagination. So that guy's really cool. He's a tracker. He does different things. He can tell you when enemies are around. He has an ultimate that allows him to see enemies. Everything goes like black. It's pretty much like an adrenaline rush, and he's just like, "Raw, I'm gonna get you," sort of a thing. And
he's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, he is. He said, he has a crow that sits on his arm, and he's a cool dude. I like him. Then there's Bangalore. She's a lady that uses heavy artillery. So imagine like kind of Soldier 76-ish from Overwatch. She can shoot down smoke grenades, drop heavy artillery, stuff like that. Gibraltar, big Hawaiian man. Think Maui from Moana. Pretty much the same concept mixed with The Rock. He has a huge shield. Tanky character of the game. You got Lifeline, this Jamaican, fun-loving dude. So kind of like a Lucio vibe. She has like a little drone she can drop down, heal people, does a lot of cool stuff. Pathfinder, the really emotionally I almost want to say disabled robot, because that little man robot thing has a lot of emotions inside of him and says a lot of things that make me think he definitely needs therapy. So he uses, grapples. So he has a grapple and can throw his grapple places, and his ultimate's a grapple where he can put it places. And man, that playing him as much as I have has made me in the real world be like, I could put a grapple there. I should put a grapple there. I should definitely have a grapple. And then I was like, I almost started Googling, hey, where can I buy grapple guns at? But I figured that was taking it too far, so I didn't.
What, in real life?
Yeah, I thought I like his grapple so much that I thought about getting a grapple gun in real life, yes.
How do you, where would you even buy?
I do not know. I have no clue.
Grapple, like a grappling.
Yeah, like a grapple gun. Yes.
You would hurt, man. Somebody gonna. This is like all homemade stuff.
Oh gosh. Obviously, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna be like a Batman grapple. Like,
hey,
what?
Okay, so there's something called a. Hold on, it's pulling it up. Laser line cable pull string installation tool. D21010-9.
Dude, that's perfect. I can rip off my left arm and import it there. I can just have them surgically put it into my body. That sounds great.
The website is called discount-low-voltage.
You're definitely going to get a virus. I highly recommend you leave that site immediately.
I kind of wish I hadn't clicked on this. It's $250 also.
Just go to Disney.com. They don't have viruses. So then there's this edgy girl, Wraith. She just woke up one day in an insane asylum, hearing voices, and then this might not be her true story. I can't remember.
Oh, you just making this up?
Well, no, I watched a video on people's backstories, but I never got the source of where this person got their backstories, and then I didn't want to really look into it because they all made sense. So Wraith hears voices. She's kind of crazy, so the voice in her head tells her, like, grenade, they're watching you, they see you, you're in their sights, enemy behind you, sort of a thing. So
that's her passive.
Exactly, and she's really useful because you can hear that as her teammate. So if there's a Wraith on your team...
Oh, can you?
Yeah, yeah. So when you play
I guess that's because I'm usually the one playing Wraith.
Exactly, so when you play as Wraith, I hear, hey, grenade, hey, they got you in your sights, this is here. So we hear that as your teammates, which is really cool. It's very useful. Then you got Cossack. He kind of reminds us of Krieger from Archer. He's a really fun-loving dude that, I'm sure he used to be a good guy before the Disease and Health Administration or whoever he works for made him start making gas. And he's like, well, these rats aren't giving me the thrill I need, so I'm going to test it on humans. So obviously, he has goggles and a gas mask, and he throws gas at people. He throws down little canisters, and they kind of choke and sometimes die, and he's got a lot going on. And then there's Mirage. He's like the celebrity guy. So think about like his outfit kind of looks stupid because he has
think about your douchey friend that you don't know why you have.
Exactly. So Mirage, his mom made the like hologram technology, and that's what she did. And then she gave him some, and that's how he implemented it in his thing. So he, obviously, as his name, entails, he sends out mirages. So he can, his Q ability, which is like his normal ability, he shoots out one, and then it's like, boom, it runs off till it runs into something. Then, if he gets knocked down, he can put up a mirage and then run away. And then his ult is he just sends a bunch of them out to run around and make, go bamboozle. So it's
run though, do they? They just kind of. I think they just stand still.
Yeah. His ult, they kind of just like boom. There's like 10 of them or whatever, and then you can run away in the confusion. And that's it for the characters. So,
from what I've heard various tier lists and stuff, but I think it's kind of across the board. Everyone seems to think Mirage is the worst character.
I would agree. I will say that our friend I played him a lot actually, and it's definitely, so comparing this, I'd say I knows how to play him well, and the teammate I played with earlier today did not know how to play him well at all. It was very tragic. So it's definitely one of those things where if you're up close, you can definitely tell that's a hologram. But if you're across the map, yeah, you can kind of tell that, hey, there's this person running across the map by themselves. Like it might be a person, like especially if they're just sending them out and they're you're like on the third ring and you're like, okay, he's definitely not going to run into the storm. Like, that's definitely a hologram. But, sometimes people on your team are stupid and they still shoot at the hologram. Then the hologram disappears. Then people know your location. And then after that, what happens? You get hit with an artillery strike and you're going home with your giblets in a basket.
You sound like this is coming from experience.
Yeah, my feelings just still hurt, man. I was like, hey, push the talk. I was like, hey, that's a mirage. Like, that's definitely not a person. We're on level 4 of the ring. Why would any human in their right mind be running into that storm? He's like, no, man, I'm gonna get him. I got him in my sights. Popped off like 3 bullets. Boom, disappeared. And then all you hear is, and my teammate's like down. And I was like, I told you that wasn't the real person. And then we just get rushed. And I was like, you're an idiot. I told you that was a mirage, hence his name. From miles away, yes, it is confusing sometimes, but if you just see somebody running by themselves, 98% of the chance it's not real.
He just doesn't seem that good to me. I mean, like, the others all... I didn't even... excuse me. Oh, my gosh.
Got a little frog in your throat. So...
oh, my gosh. Okay. Like, I've heard anything from Bangalore to Lifeline is the best character. I've heard really good things about Wraith and Gibraltar and Bloodhound. And I've heard interesting... Like, I've heard not a whole lot of good things about Pathfinder, but I do think his grappling hook has a lot of utility.
So I will say, in my opinion, if you have a Wraith and a Lifeline, you can put anything else you want in that third slot and do very well. Because you have heals, and you have Wraith's like sensory ability, like to be able to tell you, hey, because you're pretty solid. Because I was playing with a friend, and he picked Lifeline a couple matches back to back, and just having that dedicated heal where I don't have to stop firing or stop doing stuff, and the robot can it'll heal both of you or all 3 of you. I think if you're all together. It'll just put out little suckers and like...
Yeah, I believe you're correct.
So it's really useful. And that shield just pops up and it'll...
That's her passive.
Which is really nice. That shield can... it withstood some sniper shots until they were like, oh, okay, we're just going to come over here and shoot you in the face.
I didn't realize it was even when you're healing a down teammate, it's not just... I was just thinking it was the robot. I don't think I've played Lifeline at all.
So as much as I love Pathfinder, I like Kasich a lot.
Caustic.
Just because I don't know, I just really like his character. I like the design. I like how he operates, and mechanically it's cool. But I really, really enjoy Pathfinder because just mechanically I really enjoy the way he moves. Or it moves, if robots.
I feel like he looks very fun to swing around with his grappling hooks.
It is fun. I'm getting better at it too, because it's where you look, and there's definitely momentum to it. Because sometimes I've overshot places I want to go, and I'm like, guys, I went over the building instead of, into the window. So, but I definitely could see myself playing more Lifeline as well, because just having that dedicated heal, that especially if she's loaded out with, if you give your Lifeline, the best armor, and she has like a shotgun and something else or whatever guns she wants, at least in my opinion, from what I've seen, a long range gun and then a close range gun, she's pretty good at protecting y'all, because she can heal you and then you protect her while she gets you up, and then y'all go do stuff, and she just covers
that ultimate charger.
Oh yeah, that ultimate is nice. I will say that people should pop that as soon as, just give her, also just feed Lifeline the ultimate accelerant, because you can always...
That's what I was saying.
just give her the loot. You know, she just brings the juice to the party.
We don't give her the loot, we give her the ultimate accelerator.
That's what I mean. You give her the juice. She drinks the juice. More juice comes down from the sky. Everybody's full and happy. It's great. It's
I think.
So do you have a favorite character? I'd say Pathfinder's probably my favorite character.
Let's see, where is it? Where's the picture? Let me look. I think either Wraith or Gibraltar are my favorites. I really like the shield, but I also like Wraith's offensive and defensive capabilities.
I feel like Wraith makes sense to you because of your Tracer background in Overwatch.
That might be. I wanted to try Caustic because I haven't. I don't really want to buy him, so I'm over halfway to being able to purchase a new legend or hero or whatever.
Nice.
So I'm probably gonna pick him up because he looks really interesting and fun to play.
He is really fun to play. It's one of those things where I've played him a lot. I've definitely racked up some kills now with him. Especially what's really fun is when you drop on the jump ship and people are down there looting, and you're like,
yeah.
You're like, that's cute. Here's a whole bunch of gas, and you have to come up with this ladder to get up here. So if you want to get up here, you can get up here and try to fight me, or you're just going to die you're going to get hurt to this gas, and then I'm going to come down there and kill you, or you can just crawl off and hope your teammates pick you up. So he's good in closed areas. That man cannot do anything in an open area.
Like, yeah, I feel like it's better in like chokes and inside buildings and stuff.
He's kind of like Junkrat, but with no long range.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, he has the guns, obviously.
Yeah, obviously the guns and stuff. I almost won't. So I know I just said Junkrat, but I just thought of this now. I wish that his alt was like a grenade launcher or something, so he could shoot his alt further. Because there's only so much arc you can give that thing, because it's an elderly human man throwing it, so it can only go so far. So
is he elderly?
I'd say he's like 40s, I'd say 40s probably, or maybe late 30s, and he looks older because of the experiments he's done. I'm not.
He has
really
a mask
sure.
on. You can't really see his face.
Exactly. So
well, can you? Are there pictures of him without the mask on?
I don't know.
Hold on. Caustic.
Check it out.
I'm just gonna look up Caustic. It looks like he has the mask on. I actually never thought about that.
I think he had. They haven't said this, but I feel like he has to wear the mask because of the experiments he's done. So.
Oh, we're doing lore.
Well, this is just something I've been thinking about. He definitely seems like he wants to die, like all the time. He says some really messed up stuff. I never feel a rush of happiness until I'm faced with death. That's not the exact quote. I can't remember all the edgy stuff he says, but. But back to what I was saying is I want his ultimate to have some more arc to it, because there's been a couple times where like I was a half a foot or a foot short on hitting people with it.
Well, it spreads. It's gas.
Well, yeah, but I wanted to hit it in the middle of this team rather than them just be able to, instead of them just be able to see it and kind of just reroute it. I just wanted it to have a little bit further distance. But, I get why they didn't make it any further. They don't want him to be able to lob it, across the map sort of a thing. So,
I mean, you said it yourself. He's a character who thrives in close quarters.
Exactly. And let me tell you, you get in a choke and he throws that thing down and just, it doesn't matter what. I killed people with a wingman, a pistol, a Mosaic. No, I couldn't get it out without laughing.
I don't know if I've gotten a kill with the Mozambique.
I don't think.
I don't pick them up, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
I pick them up if I have to. Like if it's the only thing, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll hold. There's been a couple times where I was like, I'm not picking up a gun. I don't care, and it's just only Mozambiques, and it's like, I guess I'll get this gun. I know this is a high tier loot, but there's only Mozambiques here. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one guy on not Twitter, on Reddit posted, he's like, I got a legendary. And he's like, oh, and then it's a Mozambique.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's like, why?
That's how I felt. During Overwatch, I opened up a loot crate, and I got 2 legendary skins, but it was a Bastion and a Symmetra, and I almost threw up, I swear. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this game, it just feels really good to me. I don't know the best way to describe it. It's obviously the movement is similar to Titanfall, but it's not exactly that. There's no wall running. There are no Titans. I feel like that could be something they could maybe put it into the game in future updates. It's kind of like Overwatch and plus Titanfall. But what I like about it is the abilities aren't overpowered.
Exactly.
I thought you were going to say more after that.
No, I was yawning.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to say anything. I can keep talking.
Yeah, sure. I was just trying to think if I have any dislikes of this game.
There are things, I don't know if there's any straight up dislikes. There are things that I would like to have in the game that are not in the game.
Well, you can go to the Reddit, and there's a whole big pinned thread, and they post stuff and people upvote it because the devs have said, hey, we're going to look at this Reddit, we're going to see what you guys want, and take it into consideration, sort of a thing, so we know how to make this the best, a really good game. So
yeah, like I think the main thing I could think of off the top of my head is I wish there was a kill cam so you could see what happens, why you died.
So yeah, there's definitely one person that said, please add a reconnect feature because crashing and being able to
There is one thing is there's been too many crashes, but I feel like that's kind of what happens when you have a surprise-ish launch and you have over 10 million players in less than a week.
I will say one thing that I don't like is if you disconnect while you're opening an Apex pack, which is their loot box, you lose the pack and its contents, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, they need to fix that. That sounds like some kind of a bug.
Exactly. It's happened to me once or twice, and it's just kind of And I get it. I will say that for our gamers, our Gucci gamers on consoles, because my brother downloaded this and tried it out.
Gucci gamers on consoles. Oh my gosh.
So, man, it looks. I'm not gonna lie. So my brother has a normal PlayStation, and I don't know if it just looks like booty on there, or if it's just in general with console. Maybe the PlayStation Pro and the higher tier Xboxes look better than just. But I will say at least on the basic PlayStation Pro on a non 4K gaming.
So he has a Pro?
No, he has a regular PlayStation.
Okay, I thought you said Pro.
No, I said I'm sure it looks better on a PlayStation Pro.
I see.
But on his normal, non-gaming, technology advanced television with this normal, run-of-the-mill PlayStation, it looks pretty dookie. Like it.
I would say I would kind of put a I don't know what the word is. Kind of put this in context. I would say that this is coming from someone who would admit that you are very much into graphics.
Correct.
Like you kind of, I want to say graphics whore, but
no, not at all. I'm not there, but I'm on the bubble. I do like graphics and the way things look. I will say that I think he's only been able to play 3 matches due to like him getting whatever the PlayStation version of the blue screen is. It just keeps not being able to connect him. So I think he just gave it up and went back to playing his regular rotation of games, Fortnite and whatever else he does. So I will say on some people's streams, they have been playing on PlayStation and it looks fine. I just think for this particular setup that he's trying to enjoy the game in, it's not a variable enjoy experience. If that makes sense. So I think I just mumbled and ran all those words together, but I'm sure people can figure out what I was saying. Hopefully.
I understand that. I just don't play I don't play FPSs on consoles, but I don't know. I haven't played it on console, so I can't, or even watch anybody play it on console, so I can't really speak about that first or second hand. I just it's like when Fortnite came out. It's kind of disappointing that I didn't like it, and so many people liked it. So it's nice to have a game that I do enjoy very, very much. I don't know if I'll play it today or not. I'd like to, but I've been so busy today, and even after this, I'm gonna have to do something. But
I will say that I do. They haven't said anything about this. This is not a rumor. This is 100% speculation on my part. I do believe that this is gonna come to Switch.
I don't think Switch can handle it.
I mean, it handles Warframe, but I guess it was Warframe was built
Warframe doesn't
from the
have
ground.
that many people in it.
I guess that's true as well. Huh. And it plays Fortnite, but then again, Fortnite is kind of just on the graphics side and the effects side.
It could come to the Switch. I could definitely see it come to the Switch. I just think it's gonna be a minute.
I could see it come to the Switch in 2020.
I could see it come to the Switch this year.
I think if it came to Switch,
2020. I don't know. Oh, that's right. That's next year.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It just seems like it's 2019 now.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel if they put out the game on Switch right now, I feel that it would only be able to operate correctly in dock mode. It wouldn't be able to operate correctly in handheld mode, just because I don't think the Switch could actually pump that out, sort of thing. But I get it. Switch has Skyrim and all these other games.
It's a 7-year-old, 8-year-old game now.
True, and I keep forgetting that, so I got to remind myself that this game is old, sort of a thing. So I don't know. I definitely like the direction they're going with this. They openly tell people, hey, there's an outage. We know there's an outage. We're trying to fix that. Different things. I wish they'd start giving us little compensations like, here's some crafting materials, or, oh yeah, by the way, everything is free. Well, not everything.
Dude, like I don't know. I think you wish for too much stuff.
I know.
Like,
I know.
why would that's just not gonna happen?
I know.
They're not gonna give us anything.
I guess I've been spoiled in other games too much before.
What game has done that? What game has ever given you free things? Because it's Maple Story.
Maple Story, MMOs do that a lot sometimes. Like, oh, the server's down. We're having maintenance. Here's some free stuff. Like Revelation Online did that and stuff. But it's one of those things where I don't expect it, but it's a nice touch sometimes. So yeah. But I mean, I don't really need free stuff for this game. I've spent $25 so far, and I'm probably gonna spend $5 more after this podcast is over to get whatever the starter pack or whatever it's called is. Because
I would be willing to look at it, which is more than I can say about a lot of games.
Exactly. Which, I feel that, they deserve, for the amount of fun I've had and the experiences I've got to enjoy with my friends, it is worth, here's $5. Here's a little bit of money, sort of a thing. Because to me, experiences and having fun is important. That's an important thing. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on everywhere all the time.
It's nice to play with your friends.
Exactly. It is nice. It's a good
Another
experience.
thing that I'm really looking forward to is new characters.
Yes, I'm curious. They're all so unique, down to lifestyle choices and accents and backstories and abilities.
I couldn't care less about any of that. I just care about the abilities and stuff.
As long as none of them are like Mirage anymore. No more Mirages. We're fine. We got one. We're good. Maybe another robot, to even out the robot uprising. That'd be great. Maybe like a half robot, like a midget robot. That'd be kind of cool. I'd like that. So,
I thought I heard that they were working on new. I know that they're having new characters.
Oh yeah, they definitely have to.
But I thought I heard
starting in March, they're going to do a season pass like they do in Fortnite. I don't know what exactly is going to come with that, but I do know there's going to be one. So I also don't know how much that's going to be either. It's just been in the wind, one of those things where they were like, "Yeah, we're doing a season pass in March," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm definitely gonna buy that."
I'd actually consider doing that, especially like I don't like Fortnite's gameplay, but one thing I have to say is their monetization is, and not only that, but their constant updates to the game is for the most part admirable.
Yes, exactly. So it's there's people for me. Excuse me. My dislikes of this game are things that I'm sure they'll fix, but it's not like anything that's just like I said, like a whole bunch of those couple sentences right there. Everything I dislike about this game isn't anything that is going to make me not want to play it. When I lose in this game, I don't find myself being salty or becoming toxic. I try to learn and grow from what happens and stuff. I'm gonna compare it to Overwatch in the fact of I can play one Overwatch match and just it be over, and I'd be completely and utterly bitter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But with this, even if I don't know the people, it's just, yeah, we made some mistakes. This is what happened. We didn't drop fast enough. We didn't get any loot. Yada yada yada. You know, we can all get better. We can all make excuses, sort of a thing. But we can. I feel like this game, as I can pump out, you know, however many matches and be like, okay, in this match, this happened. In this match, this, you know, we dropped here. You know, there was too many people there. We hit, you know, we got to hit the ground earlier. You know, get this and that. You know, it's sort of a thing. It's just work with what you got, and it's just, I don't know. Just there's something about this formula they've done with this game.
There's a lot of, I think the word is, or the words are, life improvement or quality of life improvements that they've made from other games.
Exactly. There's a lot in this game that just clicks with me that I enjoy, and it's just, you know, I honestly probably couldn't even name all the aspects of stuff that I enjoy in this game. Probably definitely on my top of the list is the ping system. That's what it's called. That's great.
The ping system is so, oh my gosh.
It's so good. It makes me wish I could do it in real life. Be like, hey, that's over there, just so you know. And then like it show them on their phone. You know, I guess there's shared maps and stuff like that. But anyway,
like
it's just
the ping system is absolutely ingenious. Just to be able to point out things on the map, like pretty much anything on the map.
Anything. You can say, hey, I'm defending here. I'm watching this place. An enemy has been here. Hey, I can even go into my inventory instead of just verbally saying, hey, Ryan, I need shotgun ammo.
Yeah, you can click on it.
You can click on it, and it'll vocally tell your team, hey, shotgun ammo. And it's cool, so cool. You can even set the game to make it to where anything you type turns into voice.
Really?
So, yeah, which is really cool. So you don't have to spend time. Okay, where's the chat in this UI? Where do I have to type back? No, you can just. It'll read it back to you, and then obviously you can do push to talk or have an open mic, however your setup is, and you can just talk, and they'll hear it obviously because it's vocal. And then if they just want to type, or somebody else is typing for them, however they want to do it, you know, they boom, 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 click, click, clack, enter, and then if you have it set up, it'll just come in as text or as vocal. It'll still display it on the screen like as closed caption kind of a stuff, but it doesn't obscure your vision or anything. It'll just say, hey, I need a backpack, or I need a drop shield, or knockdown shield, or something like that. So that's it.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Apparently, I read something that you can stop doors from opening by walking up to it and holding your knockdown shield, so you can stop from being killed completely. But I haven't seen it in a video, and I also have not tried it myself yet. But I just wanted to throw that out there that apparently that might be a possibility. So just, you know, try it if you want.
Okay, interesting. I like the game a lot.
I do too. It's great. Don't pick up Mozambiques unless you have to. There are legendary items in the game. They're gold.
Yeah, I like how the legendary items have like perks.
Exactly.
Like
so good.
You like heal faster. Apparently, I can't remember which item it is. It's a piece of armor, I think, or a helmet or something. You can like revive. You get like one free revive. You can revive yourself.
I think it's the golden body armor.
Okay. Okay.
So
that's so good, but it's only one, so it doesn't really sound overpowered.
No, not at all. I will say the legendary sniper rifle, which you can only get out of loot, out of supply drops. So if you hit them with a headshot, it's an insta kill, 250 damage. It is awesome. So, and then I think it's 150 to any body part that you shoot them with, scoped or not scoped, if I remember right. So it's like if you hit them with it, they're going to die. Like 2 bullets, it'll shred through their armor and they will definitely die. So it's fun, you know, towards the end of the game. It's like, I got a legendary weapon. It's going to be awesome. And then you have a team fight and then you might die.
Nice
might not die.
Adrenaline rush.
It is nice. It's like this game is like, honestly, one of those things where I could see it being very therapeutic if video games were used in mental health healing situations. It also could be very bad for people, but two sides of one coin, sort of a thing. It is one of those things that don't turn your nose up to it. Be open-minded about a video game that could make you happy and have enjoyable experiences with your friends, but also it could make you lose your friends and you could yell at each other, which is also fine. It could help y'all work through some stuff you might be going through. Especially if you pick Mirage. Don't do that. Especially if you pick Mirage and use a Mozambique. And then,
I feel like I really do feel like the most important thing is the gunplay in this game.
Oh yeah, there's a gun for every situation and there's a gun for every play style. Light ammo, heavy ammo, shotguns, and energy ammo, which I feel is the most scarce out of all of them. I feel like you can always find light ammo, but you can never find enough energy ammo. Ever. Man, I just want to have...
It does seem like there's... I don't know. I mean, we could be wrong.
We could be wrong. Yeah, exactly. I haven't looked at a chart. I haven't gone Googling for a chart saying how much ammo is assumed to be in a match at a time, sort of a thing.
Right. But overall, I would say, just congratulations to Respawn. And I'm super interested in the future of this game.
Me too. It is going to be great.
Hopefully.
It's one of those things where I'm not putting it up on a pedestal. I know we just talked about it for like an hour, but I feel they're going in a good direction. And it's going to be, I'm not going to call it a Fortnite killer like some people are calling it. It's a good, enjoyable experience for you and your friends. And I feel that more people should have that, so y'all should check out the game. Our intro and outro music is 8-Bit Passion by the Heatley Brothers. We also produce a new show called One Up My News that comes out every Monday. So when you're listening to this, if you haven't listened to that, just go to wherever you're listening to this podcast, type in One Up My News, and you can listen to us talk about the great video game news that's coming out.
All right, I just typed it in.
Okay, thanks. And then you got to hit that subscribe button. So for those of you that are just like new listeners or anything like that, our podcast will always be free. You can always listen to it free. Just because it has subscribe, I know that kind of carries a weight of it like, well, I subscribe to Netflix, I pay for Netflix. No, it's free. Now, if you want to support us on Patreon by, giving us $1 or something like that a month, that'd be great. That'd be really cool. You get the podcast early and some other rewards. You can check it out on patreon.com/oneupme. And all the links are going to be in the description, as always. But our podcast will always be free, One Up Me and One Up My News, because we enjoy doing this and we like giving entertainment for people to consume and enjoy. Tell your friends that's the best way to get the podcast continually growing and helping other people play on and experience the joys that we get out of this particular entertainment that we love. And that's really it. We have an Instagram.
We do have an Insta. Like my Insta.
Like my Insta.
People still say that?
Sure, why not? Follow us on Insta.
I used to, sorry.
You got a story time?
Just take a second. I used to know somebody who would just like text people and be like, "Hey man, go like my Insta." Like, why? Stop! You're weird.
It's just a mass text. Hey, like my Insta. now what it is subscribe to my Snapchat Premium.
Do people still use Snapchat?
What? Not me.
No, but doesn't Instagram do like a Snapchat thing now?
Oh, they do, but it's free. But on Snapchat, you can be like, "Hey, give me money," and you can look at my special feed that may or may not have,
But definitely does.
Exactly. So our Instagram handle is OneUpMeGaming. We have an email, oneupmepodcast@gmail.com. You can email us questions, comments, different topics you want us to cover.
You can also throw that on the Patreon or the Twitter or whatever.
Exactly. Anywhere. We're very loosey-goosey, when it comes to this stuff. For now, maybe we'll crack down in the future, but probably not.
Put like a whip sound effect there. Oh, Cortana. Cortana just came up.
There you go. I was thinking about Ivy from Soul Calibur. She has a whip. That's a cool
really
weapon.
Played Soul Calibur.
That's a cool weapon. If you shop on Amazon, use our affiliate link. It does something. I'm not really sure.
I guess.
Who knows? Not really sure exactly what it does, but it's in the description. If you shop on Amazon, It'd be great if you could use our link. That'd be really cool. You can follow me on Twitter at Asuelock. You can follow Ryan on Twitter at Ryan Divisions. He is not that developer from that one game, so don't add him for
It was Insomniac. There's someone named Ryan who worked on Insomniac games or something. That's funny.
But yeah, you're more than welcome to at any of those accounts if you want to get a hold of us. If you don't want to at the podcast for some reason, it doesn't matter. Just contact us if you need to. It's fine. If you know us in real life, you can just text us or contact us however you usually talk to us. If you want us to do something on the show, well, you can contact me. I'm not going to tell you can contact Ryan because he might not want to talk to you. So that's really it. We love you. We appreciate you listening. Tell your friends. Tell your grandma. Have a great week.
Tell your grandpappy.
Tell your grandpapa, your papa, your meemaw, and all your family members. You got to say all the names because sometimes
your grandpappy, your meemaw, your peepaw, your auntie, your uncle.
There you go. Well, some people are like, what's a grandma? I'm like, that's your.
What do you mean, what's your grandma?
Well, some people they only call their grandma mamaw.
Yeah, but they know that a
some people don't, man. I met somebody and they're like, I have a mamaw, and I'm like, who is it in your family? And they're like, oh, it's my mom's mother. I'm like, that's your grandmother. They're like, no, that's mamaw. I'm like, okay.
I call my grandmother Granna.
Oh, Granna.
That's
I think that's the first time. That's interesting.
And I call my grandfather. These are on my mother's side. Okay. Dandy Man. True story. It's really weird, right?
That's a cool story. Where do I? I know that name from. What's it called? Last Man on Earth.
Really?
His name is Dandy, and he makes people call him Dandy Man, and he does a bunch of other
That's weird. You're making it weird.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna check that out now.
It's a terrible show.
I like it.
I
haven't. I like the 2 episodes I've seen.
Gotcha.
Which are like the first 2 episodes, so it could have gone downhill. Who am I to tell?
That's right.
I mean, I'm never gonna watch it again. Probably. I think one of my roommates is a really big fan of that show. I don't.
Okay, I bet one of them is. Well, thank you for listening. We appreciate it. Leave us a review on iTunes, and as always, play on.